So this is Thailand's version of Her, just not done quite as well. So I Love You is a new Thai film that just got released on Netflix here in Australia. I'm pretty sure it got its global release yesterday as well. So yeah, this is pretty much like day one release for everybody to watch this movie. So I Love You is set in the near future where all buildings have AI. They're essentially like gigantic AI robots, but they're buildings and they can't move. And you'll see certain shots of the films, they have like moving heads with eyes and stuff. It's really bizarre, but it's set in the near future and it follows the story of Lana and Bob. Bob is an asshole. Lana is a nice girl looking for a nice boy who goes on all these dates, and everyone she comes across are fuckwits. She has an AI in her work building named Dob, and with Dob she becomes friends. They talk a lot. She sort of speaks to him and tells her feelings and blah blah blah, because she knows he's an AI and obviously nothing can come of it. She goes on a date with Bob. Bob's an asshole, ruins the experience for her, but it turns out that Bob is the programmer for Dob. And through a really convoluted, bizarre sort of moment, Dob manages to enter the consciousness of Bob and now begins to try and win the heart of Lana as Bob, if that makes sense. So the AI takes over the body of a real man and then tries to learn how to be the perfect man and win the affections of the woman that he loves or feels love for. That's the basic plot of this film. A lot of it is really campy, really kind of Hallmark film sort of stuff. It's not overly well written. A lot of the scenes are kind of bizarre and the choices that they've made are a bit weird. But this film overall is pretty weird in terms of concept. Like, they've meshed, I don't know, Blade Runner and Her and a fucking kids movie pretty much to try and come up with this world and this idea for this film. The acting is fine. The writing could do a little bit better. The directing was kind of cool. I really like the wide shots of the buildings where you can see just how many AI buildings exist in this fucking city. Like, all of them have these gigantic weird heads and they kind of move around and they communicate with each other and they open and close the buildings and they do a bunch of stuff. That was really cool. I really liked seeing, you know, an AI building with a fucking robot head. Like, that's some Power Rangers shit and I'm into it. This film isn't gonna like win any awards. It's not gonna do anything for you. It's just something that you can put on. It goes for an hour and a half. If you want a silly romantic comedy that does its job well enough, then this movie might be for you. If you want a little bit more quality in your films and your rom-coms, maybe don't watch this one. But if you do like sci-fi and you like kind of cool ideas that are in movies and you can get through like a really cheesy rom-com, you might enjoy this film. That's why I'm gonna give I Love You a 6 out of 10. So tell me guys, has anyone watched I Love You yet? Comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. Yeah, this one kind of, you can tell that they took the idea from Her but wanted to make it a little bit more accessible and a little bit more, I guess, family friendly and bit more romantic comedy. Her, I feel like, did it perfectly. You don't need to even try and take that idea and run with it and try and make something else. I would have just gone for gigantic AI buildings that fight each other, like Transformers or fucking Power Rangers or something, but that just goes to show that how bad a writer I actually am. So that was the review, guys. Hope you really enjoyed it. As always, click through to another video. We'll keep having some fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.